Hey yo, shut up. This Ice-T. Right now, you're watching BREALTV. Yeah, we're at the Body Count concert. Talk shit, get shot.
New album out titled Manslaughter. What was your decision to do a new album after so long away from the...
Well, you know, I told my band, I said, I'm down to do another album, but we need a record deal. And Sumerian, the owner, Ash, he was a Body Count fan, and we just got the right connections. Our new guitar player, Juan, was connected to Sumerian, and they gave us what we needed. We needed a good producer. We got a good producer, Will Putney. When you do hip-hop, you need a hip-hop producer. When you do metal, you need a metal producer. There's tricks of how they make this stuff sound so thick, and you're able to turn it up, and the voice stays in the pocket, and it doesn't get loud and hurt your ears. It's tricks. So a lot of bands are really good, but they don't translate in the studio. We got the deal. We worked a year on the record, and the record's out. I mean, why? I mean, I missed the stage. I mean, Law and Order's great. It's paying a lot of bills. I call that my day job. I would never say anything negative about the ride I've had on Law and Order 16 years, but you know, if you're really an artist, you're gonna miss the stage. It's nothing like stepping in front of a live audience, and it's something I was fortunate to be able to come back and do again. And people really like this album. They like the lyrics.
Since you are on tour, who you're excited to see on this year's Mayhem Festival?
You know, I don't really know. You know, of course, Cannibal Corpse. I'm friends with Chris Barnes, who used to be the lead singer. Now he has a group called 6 Feet Under. I recorded with him.
You did One Bullet Left with him?
Yes, sir. Yeah, we did One Bullet Left together. So I made sure he was still cool with the band, but I'm waiting to see them. This group, Upon a Burning Body, just blew my fucking mind. These kids are out of Texas, 18-year-old drummer, brutal. It was hardcore. They set the bar pretty hard out there today as far as mosh pit action and stage action. I like this. We just watched the Texas Hippie Coalition, I think, with this big fat dude that was singing, and I like them too. I mean, usually when you go out on these tours like this, it becomes like camping. You know, you're forced to be around all these different bands, and most people are very cool and fans, and you make friends, and it's really fun.
What I've always noticed is when I was listening to your albums, like when I listened to original Gangster, when you had introduced Body Count,
yeah.
You noticed when you had talked about it, you said like when people always give blacks, African Americans shit for listening to rock and roll music, and you pretty much said on there, if you didn't like it, yeah, we invented rock and roll, and if you don't like it, you can suck our dicks. How do you feel that continuing now when you're seeing kind of more African Americans getting into the rock and roll scene? More.
I mean, you know, the thing of it is music is an acquired taste, and if you decide all you want to listen to is one kind of music, well then that's your mistake. I've always worked with producers. I always work with open-minded people. All your producers, I don't care if they're the illest hip-hop cats, are listening to everything because they're trying to find influences. You know, the way you produce hip-hop is you spin records, and you spin records that aren't hip-hop, and you try to find cool sounds and cool beats and stuff like that. Fans are far more polarized than the artists. I think artists tend to listen to lots of music. I think fans don't know, and when then they see the artists collaborate, then they go, oh, I guess it's okay. But Ice-T, I live, you know, I'm an orphan, and I was put on this earth for a short period of time, and I'm not gonna let anybody dictate to me what I do like or should do or what I should be into. I'm into what I'm into, and if I look at powerboat racing and I look and I'm like, that shit looks dope, you might feed me down and see me down in Fort Lauderdale standing around some powerboat races trying to ask dudes, how do I get involved with this? Because there's nothing that any human being should be doing other than breathing and eating. Everything else is optional. You know, so you pick your style, you pick your food, you pick your music, you pick your life. And you know, that's what Ice-T is. I'm living my life, not your life. Don't worry about me. Worry about earthquakes, motherfucker.
This question's coming from Be Real. So, your recent success of The Art of Rap, a lot of success, a lot of people talk about it. Is there any status where there would be a sequel to that?
No, I'm not gonna do a sequel to Art of Rap. The Art of Rap was a movie about my journey. Everyone in The Art of Rap, I had some form of contact with. They were either my friends, like Be Real, and cats from Cyprus, or I got everybody in art of rap right out of my phone book. Everybody showed up at the drop of a dime because they wanted to be in something that Ice was trying to put together. They showed me love. I'm not gonna make another movie with people I don't really know. I mean, you'll lose. There was a certain energy in the art of rap, which was love. It was love and it was respect. The interviews had a lot of respect and love. I don't know all the rest of these people, and I'm not gonna go out and make a movie with people I'm not familiar with. That's not saying there shouldn't be an art of rap too. That just means I'm not gonna do it. I mean, they could do an art of rap with the girls. They could do an art of rap based just strictly on the Bay Area. They could do one strictly on the South. They could do one on the New School. They could do the art of the DJ. There's so many openings. But my thing, what I do is I do it and then I step away from it. And then I'm gonna go do something else. So what I wanna do now is I wanna do feature movies. I wanna do horror flicks and some other shit where I can flex that muscle, and then I'd go get my hip hop and my musical friends and we'll do the soundtrack to it. Cube kind of got the comedy zone cornered, so I want to go into something a little more dramatic. I don't want to do I'm from the school where you don't do what everyone else is doing. Once somebody does that, you go, okay, that lane's taken, and you try to find another lane. That's why we on a tour bus right here. This is another lane. Ain't nobody over here but me, so I like it like this.
Speaking of when you're talking about just like hip hop, continuation to the question, what's your thoughts on the current state? Do you like it? Do you listen to it?
I mean, I think it's coming around. I think it had a big lull about 5 years ago where it got real stupid, and I think kids are getting lyrical again. I'm listening to J. Cole. He got some nice lyrics. Of course, Kendrick Lamar. All an old school rapper wants people to do is rap. That's all, not just dance and make easy sing along songs. That doesn't make you an MC. An MC, you gotta spit lyrical. You gotta have some skills. If you watch the art of rap, it says the essence of hip hop is hip hop requires skill. To be a DJ, my DJ's better than yours. To be a graffiti artist, to be a break dancer, to be an MC. It's who has more skill, not who can make the hottest pop song. So I think that it can only be about money for so long. It can only be about flash and bling for so long, and it's gotta come around, and I feel it. And I think this next generation of spitters are gonna kick up some dust. But y'all missed 8 years with a black president. It's a whole 8 years and we didn't even address it or talk about it. Like I say in the body count album, I said Obama did 8 years, cuz, and y'all singing about bottles and clubs. Shit don't make no sense. Most of your fans can't pay their rent. It's like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? But they living in a bubble full of bullshit. The pop bubble has encased all of us to where we're listening to this record and we're believing that we're popping bubbles of champagne when we know we ain't got, money's tight. I come from the 90s where motherfuckers was balling and you seen Benzes and rims and shit like that. If you roll through LA right now, nigga, it's Hyundai, son. I'm telling you, Scions, ain't no ballers, they're not even low riding. They're not even low ride. Like, money is tight. So the delusional music has to stop, but not because I just think it's gonna naturally stop. I heard Kendrick say, I'm not wearing no designer shit, man. I'm back to khakis. I mean, see, the thing of it is with money is when you first get it, that's all you can think about. But then once you get it, it becomes boring to talk about it. It's kind of like, okay, nigga, you gotta watch. I gotta watch too. Like, what else? Anything else? That's how I look at hip hop right now. As soon as you say club, money, or designer name, you lost me. I got rappers. Fetty DeMarco. I'm like, I don't want to hear about the car you don't have. I want to hear about how much you want it. Tell me that. I want to know what's in the refrigerator right now. Are you real? Yeah, and then they got the term, keep it real. But you're not being real. Like, Alright, if you listen to the new BC album, I don't have a rap album, if you listen to it, there's not one song on there that you can say I wrote from any other perspective than how I'm living at this moment. I didn't act like I was younger than I was. I didn't act like I had more than I had. I could rap that same album while I'm still on Law and Order. All those opinions and attitudes come from the real place, a real place.
Out of all like your accomplishments in movies, entertainment, could you tell us about the Player Haters Ball? What was your experience with that, all that?
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do some hating tonight, cause none of these niggas can't dress. Really? Everybody's broke. Really? I hate all the rappers. I hate all the actors. I hate all the people on television. I hate niggas with cars. I hate niggas with shoes. I hate the air. I hate the air, man. That's Dave Chappelle, man, like one of the funniest people ever. And you get the call to do the Players Haters Ball. I'm like, what's the Players Haters Ball? He said, well, we'd have a ball for haters. So it's like professional haters. Just like the Players Ball, but it's where the haters go. And it was just fun. And you know, at the real Players Ball, when a player would speak, they go pimp, 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 pimp. You know that. So I just said hate, 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 and it caught on. But fuck nasty. I'm about to go home and put some more milk in your mother's bowl. I mean, Dave Chappelle, man, when that motherfucker calls, you show up. And I was glad to be part of a classic sketch. You know, just entertainment, man. The thing to me, man, entertainment and just jamming with people and having fun, that's what this shit is all about. But if you don't respect anybody else's get down, you're not gonna make it in this. You know, you gotta, like I say, we just watched this band, you gotta know they bad. You better know who's bad. You can't just think you're the shit, you know? It inspires you, it motivates you, it lets you know I gotta step it up. And that's when I was MCing and I would hear Big Daddy Kane and Chuck and them. I'm like, you know, I gotta get better. Or at least say something deeper, you know. I say no matter what, I say one of my rhymes, I say, I hear your style, although you rhyme quicker. No matter what I do, I'll always lace mine thicker. Woo. Jealousy will make you die quicker than liquor. Watch your back with your niggas, cause that's right where they stick you. So, it's kinda like, can you give me something that is gonna hit you in your head to where you go, that wasn't only a dope flow, but the nigga said something, you know, that stuck with me. You know, Chuck D says, I don't rhyme for the sake of riddling. You know, I ain't gonna say no motherfucking rhymes. Everything has to have weight, you know? And that's how you're around forever. At the end of the day, when you're all said and done, nobody's gonna say Ice-T had some dope cars. They're not gonna remember nothing. They're gonna remember what you said and what you did, not what you had. Nobody gives a fuck about that. You know, if that's all they know you for, then you didn't do shit. He had a dope house.
Amen.